I think that somehow family will always be my inspiration, because I feel that family is very interesting because they are relationships that we don't choose, that you have since you are born. They have a long, long history, for good and for bad. Over the years, what I feel as an achievement is that I think that I feel more free as a filmmaker. And now with Romería, maybe because it's the third film, maybe also because we had a bigger budget, I don't know, but I felt really free to take risks.
¿Qué?
No lo sabía.
¿Cómo que escondieron?
And I feel that the things that move me, maybe always similar, I don't know, feel very connected still to childhood, to family, to roots, to land, to some things that are always there. But at the same time, now I feel more open to explore also worlds that are new to me, that I don't know so much. But what I feel about the three films I finished now, I feel that it kind of closes a cycle somehow, because they are three films told by the perspective of the new generation. I became a mom 3 years ago, and I feel that the place, or my place in family, is not the new generation anymore. Now I'm in the middle generation, and I think that my perspective in family probably will change. I'm still reflecting on it. And that's why I think that probably when I go back to my family as a source of inspiration, it will already be a bit different somehow, no?
15 de maig de 1984. Ha estat fent uns dies de sol brillant i cel net i he començat el curs d'astrologia. Quan en sàpiga més podré fer cartes astrals.
Yes, and another thing that I feel that I still need to keep exploring is this feeling that things happen in front of the camera by chance. I love when film is capturing slices of life. It's what really makes you connected with what you are seeing, no? Because it's like, oh, I also lived this, or it feels so real that somehow you feel you are there with these actors, no? So I love when someone tells me that my films feel like documentaries, no? Because it means that we achieve this tone and this feeling that I've been looking for in these three films I've made. Because it's so difficult to achieve, I feel that I will keep exploring. I like when people say that about documentaries, but at the same time, I hope they also can feel the world that there is behind it, because it is a construction, it's a fiction. I spent so much time writing the script that I want to follow the script when we are shooting. We create a kind of shared memory between everyone. I really believe in emotional memory. For me, it's very important to do this kind of like prequels of the film, where I am by myself with my handycam camera, shooting the actors and giving them some situations, no, where they can be the characters, because I only allow the actors to read the script once or twice, that's all. I tell them what to say, they don't memorize it. They say it in their own words, but then there is always some room for improvisation, no? And it's in this improvisation where everything that we worked on before can kind of like come out.
¡Qué fría! ¡Hola! ¡Hola! ¡Salada, tío!
Voy a besar tu prima, a ver.
¡Te vas a cagar! ¡Tienes huevos a saltar!
Si no viviésemos en Madrid, viendo todos los días. ¿Qué, Marina? ¿No te animas?
¡Venga!
Sometimes I'm afraid of, because, you know, the world changes so fast, and I feel that we are giving so much credit and importance to some prizes. I feel that maybe some films end up a little bit made or for these prizes, no? Or us as the directors, we end up like doing long promotions with our films instead of like being home thinking of the next one. It's true that the prizes are very useful to kind of make longer the journey of a film, no? And to also for the people to get to know the films and kind of invite them to go to the cinema, no? So I think that one needs to be, I don't know, kind of resistant to make sure that you keep making the films the way you want and telling the stories that you want to tell, not thinking about like the industry, the audience, and the prices, but thinking more about growing as a filmmaker. You know, when someone asks you what's your favorite film, I find that it's an impossible question to answer. But it's true that there are some films that have been close to me, at least for these 3 first films that I've done. For example, The Spirit of Behalf by Victor Erice is a film that I always want to kind of go back to, because point of view from a child, but also because it kind of reminds me the magic of cinema. Also Cría Cuervos by Carlos Saura. I mean, Carlos Saura is someone that I always go back to, and also with my last film, Deprisa was a very, very big reference. I think that he has incredible films. And then, for example, there is a director I love, Claire Denis. I love watching and rewatching her films for the way that she films her characters. I feel that she's in love with them, and she kind of feels, a lot of love for the characters she portrays, and this is something that I always try to remind me as well.
Comme l'oiseau borgne, comme Jeanne de France, dans ta démence, tu déferas le tien.
Yeah, I mean, I feel that we've been hearing that theaters are in danger for like so long, no? It's always there. But I feel really theaters can never die. There is no equal experience than actually going into a cinema with people in a dark room and watching a film together. And then what happens when you go out is that you talk about the film. And this is also very special. If you watch it at home, you don't go out after to talk about the film, no? Everything like cinema or books that help us to connect to our inner lives becomes more and more important, because it helps us to think about our condition, about our place in the world, helps us to reflect, no? At the end, art is for that. There is something about cinema today that I feel that it's more, that we need it more than ever.